Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have an update for Deck of Panning. This was created by Emily from Emily and Max, and she will be linked down below. She took inspiration from Books with Maddie, who is a booktuber, and she adapted her To Be Read game to a makeup panning game, and it is just such a popular and fun game to pan your makeup. So be sure to check out Emily down below if you have not already. We take a deck of playing cards. I have my Claude Monet playing cards because I love art. And Emily shuffles a game board every month, has different prompts for each of the playing cards. The face cards stay the same, but the number cards do get shuffled. So even if you get the same card every month, you are going to get a different prompt. You start off working on 5 items at a time, and it is monthly updates on the 20th, and the hashtag is Deck of Panning. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I do mostly panning content, and I'm trying to get through my collection, touch everything, see if I love everything in my collection, and try to use some things up. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. I've been working on 5 items this last month. The item that's been in here the longest was for the prompt "In It for the Long Haul," so no surprise that it's still in here. But I rolled in my NYX Plump Right Back Primer. This is a plumping serum and primer. It has electrolytes in it. I really enjoy this primer, but I don't really think it's plumping. It does have a little bit of like a tackiness to it when it sets down, so my foundation goes over it pretty well. But my goal is to finish this. I have had this in since April, so I've had it in for a while. Let me see here. I did not tally my uses today, so 1 second. My line markings are rubbing off. I might switch to using nail polish, but I did mark it with a Sharpie again. So this is where I'm at now. So you can barely see that line where I was last time, but there are 5 uses within these, between these markings. So I've used it 5 times this last month, which is not enough. I've had 20 uses before this update, so I have a total of 25 in this project, and I have quite a bit left to finish. So I really need to get moving on this, but obviously I don't use it every time I do my makeup, so I just need to remember, I guess. The next prompt was pick your space, and I had picked 2 spaces. Well, I picked this product and it worked for 2 spaces. So it was sentimental and a fragrance. So I picked my Marc Jacobs Daisy Love Oh So Sweet perfume. My husband gifted this to me on our 2nd wedding anniversary, so it's very sentimental to me, and I just wanted to use this 10 times. In the July update, I had only used it once, but I have used it the additional 9 times, so it is rolling out today. I love this, but I try to save it for if I'm going out. I don't want to just use it like when I'm at home doing nothing, but I do remember spraying this like before bed so I could smell nice, and yeah, so that's how I was able to get my uses. This is where I'm at. It's hard to kind of hold it straight, but I think I'm just above the Oh So Sweet. And it does kind of make me sad. It's kind of dwindling away, but it is rolling out of this project. The next prompt was a cream or liquid. I enrolled in my Ravi Beauty Effortless Lip in the shade Tulip. It was brand new when I rolled it in, and I just wanted to use it 10 times. This last month, I have used it 6 times, and I have no idea where it is. I lost it. I looked in my purses, I looked in my diaper bags, I did not look in coat pockets, but I don't remember wearing any coats. You know, it's still summer. It's warm. So I don't have it here to show you, and it's really annoying. But yeah, I've used it 6 out of the 10 times, so it is staying in. I will look again, but I am filming this on the 19th and it needs to go up on the 20th. So I probably won't have a chance to like throw up a picture of it where it is currently, but it's staying in, so hopefully you'll see it next update. I did this last time. I had rolled in the shade Dahlia in my Face the Music project pan recently. Well, not recently, like a few months ago. And I lost it too. It's like, where is it going? I don't know. But I want to move on since I can't show you that. But last update, I rolled in the prompt fragrance, and I rolled in my Bath & Body Works Sunshine Mimosa. This is just a travel, and I wanted to finish this. It was so low that I figured maybe I could finish it before next update, and I used it 6 times and I was able to finish it. So here it is. You can see there's no more liquid in there. This is a perfect summer scent, so I really enjoyed using it. I did take this on a recent trip, like a weekend trip, and that's when I finished it up. So yeah, I loved working on this, but I'm really happy to have a fragrance empty. That's like not common for me, so I'm really happy. So that's the second item rolling out. And then the very last prompt that I've been working on was blush. And for that, I rolled in my Nabla Skin Glazing in the shade Truth. This is a really nice kind of corally pink shimmer. Not shimmer, it's like illuminating. It has like a luminance to it. Blush. That took way too many words to describe. But I wanted to use this 10 times, and I have used this 3 times. So not too many uses, but I am, of course, working on other blushes. So kind of sharing the love, but this is what it's looking like after those 3 uses. Probably not much different. So I will swatch this since it's staying in. I typically only swatch things that are staying in or rolling in. So that is it on my hand. You can definitely see the luminance. There's not glitter. It's definitely not glitter, but it just kind of brings life to your face, and I really do like that about this. I took this on my recent trip as well, and it was beautiful. It's a little too corally for me, but I make it work. So I am rolling in 2 new prompts, which means I need to get my deck of cards and do a little shuffling. You are supposed to keep 1 joker in the deck. So I have my 2 jokers here. I'm going to use my red joker today. This cute little boy on a bike. So I'm just gonna slip it in the middle and then do some shuffling. So I will throw up the game board as I shuffle. The face cards do not stay this, or the face cards do stay the same. So they're the same as last month, but of course the number cards change. I have not looked at the prompts, so I need to pull them up on my phone. I totally forgot to do that before I started shuffling, but the Joker is the card that you do not want. Of course, there probably are other prompts in there that I would not want for various reasons, but the Joker is something that you really, really, really do not want to pan. It's like, are you joking? I have to work on that. But Emily made a point to say, like, do not hate pan something. That is not the point of the Joker, but you can roll in something, you know, sentimental that you don't want to work on, or if you're already working on like a red lipstick in a different project, then roll in another red lipstick. It's like, are you kidding? I have to work on 2, you know, something like that. So I have my cards shuffled. I will just kind of put them here so I don't look at them, but I need to pull up the game board on my phone. Scrolling. Okay, I have it. I am going to split the deck and I'm going to choose 2 cards. So let's do this one. Oh, it's upside down. This is the 4 of Spades. Beautiful sunflowers. I think a lot of people correlate sunflowers in a vase with Van Gogh, Vincent van Gogh, the painter. But as you can see, Claude did it too. So 4 of Spades is newest. Oh, gosh. My newest items is my Juvia's Place Garden of Juvia's palette. I shared this on my Instagram in July, but I don't think I've said it on my YouTube channel. I did break my no-buy. I was very upset at myself when I did it, but this palette, I'll talk about it when I bring it up, but I did break my no-buy and I bought a new eyeshadow palette. So I will show you that in a second, but let's pick up here. Beautiful trees. It's called Poplars in Autumn, and that is a 5 of diamonds. 5 of diamonds is color. So I have to randomize a color, I think. Let me look at the prompts. Explanations. Yeah, randomize a color and then choose a product based on the shade or outer packaging. Okay, let me put my cards down. And then I'll pull up my phone and we can randomize a color. Oh my gosh. So I think when I click on the website, it will pull up a color. So random color generator, I'm going to start my screen recording. And when I click the website, that's the color that I'm going to get. So it's taking a second. That's so boring, but I guess it's so easy. I got Pearl Light Gray. I'm going to screenshot this and then throw it up on the screen as well so you can kind of see true color. But I'm going to go get my items and I will be right back. Okay, that took a really long time. But let's talk about newest first, and that is my Juvia's Garden of Juvia's eyeshadow palette. I think it was like a 4th of July sale or something. It was the first week of July. And I have been so strict on my no-buy that I've unfollowed like all brands. I did not want to be tempted. But of course, I see so many looks and so many products on Instagram by all of my beautiful painter friends. And often I see looks and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is beautiful. What did they use? And it's this palette. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I don't need it. I don't need it. Sometime in July, I kept seeing, oh, Juvia's is having a sale. You need this palette. You need to get this. Take advantage of the sale, blah, blah, blah. These are normally $22 and it was on sale for $7. So I was like, I was feeling very something. I don't remember how I was feeling, but I was just like, I need it. I even asked my husband because I don't talk about this in my no-buy, but well, I have mentioned it. It's all about money. Like, we're on a single income. We don't have extra money. So, like, I do not need to buy makeup. That's the whole reason for my no-buy. But we do have a set amount of allowance that we each get every month just to have a little fun. You know, we don't want to like be super strict about things. We still want, you know, if we need something, we can use our money. And I was like, honey, can I get this, please? It's on sale. And I was like, well, don't you have your allowance? I'm like, yes. But I really did not want, I just really did not want to buy makeup. I did not want it because I don't need it. But in that moment, I was like, I need it. So I got it and I have it and it's beautiful. That's all I'm going to say. It still has the plastic in it because I have not used it, but this is what it looks like. Gorgeous pastel. Oh my gosh. I love all of these except maybe these two. I do not see myself using, but maybe I'll push myself in the fall. But my goal for this is just to create, I'm going to do 3 looks with this palette. Do I want to do that? That might take me a really long time because I have so many palettes that I rolled into the new round of Throwback 30. Yeah, I was gonna say No Pan Left Behind, but I would literally have to create like 3 looks at least with this palette. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 looks. Because there's so many colors in here. I know, like, I could create an infinite amount of looks with this. But just to keep this project rolling, I'm gonna do 2 looks with this palette. Okay, and then random color generator. I will pop up the color I got on the screen. I got Pearl Light Gray, and that took forever. First, I looked at all of my everything except eyeshadows because I did not want to roll in another eyeshadow. I could not find anything that, like, either that I'm not already working on or that I wanted to add another thing to work on, I guess. So, like, I don't have anything light gray packaging. Of course, I don't have any face products that are light gray. So I ended up doing an eyeshadow palette, but it's really little, so I think it'll be okay. This is my Viseart Petite Fours Lilas palette. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. As you can see, it is a light gray, and it's kind of like pearl eyes. I think this works really well for the prompt. It has like a sheen to it. This is what the palette's looking like. I have used these shades a few times each, but I think my goal again is to use this for like 2 times, so each shade twice. Yeah, that's gonna be super easy. I can create a whole look with this and call it done. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I love this little palette. It's just a perfect little, I could have taken this on my trip recently, but of course I took another palette that I was working on. So that's my updates. I hope you enjoyed. Again, check out Emily down below. I'm sure you already know who she is if you're watching my video, but if you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope you do so before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.